Hello everyone, my name is Shubhajit and today I am here with the third video of problem solving with useState hook. Here we will be solving one more UI issue which we are having with some box and a background. I will show the UI in some time. Before starting, I would highly recommend you to learn about the useState hook. The video is already present in the channel. I will also put it in the description. Please go and have a look. And yeah, after that you will be good to go. So let's get started. Explaining a bit about the component, this canvas component. If you see outside that, we have an initial position. Okay, this initial position is actually having the x coordinates and y coordinates as 0. Now going inside the canvas component, we have a useState hook for the shape state variable, and the initial value of this shape state variable is an object which contains two key value pairs, one having color which initially present to orange and one having the position as initial position. So I can understand that the color is initially orange, the position is initial position. Then we have a function called handle move. This handle move will actually change the like change the position of some shapes. Okay, I will actually show it on the UI how it looks like, but before that, handle color change. Here what we will do, we will actually change this color from orange to some other options which we have. Now the actual UI comes. So if you see the UI, we are actually having a select HTML tag in which we have three options for colors. One is orange, the other is light pink, and the one is Alice blue. So this actually corresponds to this handle color change which we have just discussed. So whenever the select option changes the color, you can set the color inside the set shape method, because that's shape a state variable only contains the colors. So inside this object only you need to change the color. Okay, hope this is understood. And this is the way which we do change the states in case of objects, where we spread it like this for the present object, and then whatever key value pair we want to change, we just specify it after that, after a comma. Okay, so this is how uh, we actually create, and this whole thing will actually return a new object. And we know that inside set shape or inside any set state method of React's use state, we should be passing a new value every time. We should not mutate the present state value. We should actually pass a new value there. I hope that is understood. And actually, if I give you a little bit of glimpse, little bit of hint, that is the direction in which we need to think. Mutation of the state variable, that should not happen. And that might be the answer of this question. Okay, I don't want to talk much about that. Then we have a background component. What is this background component? It is actually this background component where we have just a width, some width and height box, and with some background color. Okay, and I have given it as initial position, and this position is actually x0 y0. So you will be see at the top left corner this box. Okay, then we have this box. This is the background, and we have this box. So this box, we are actually specifying this color which we are taking from the states shape variable dot color. Then we have the position which we are taking from the shape dot position, and then we have some on move method which is this handle move method. So whenever the box moves, this handle move method will be called, and it will actually change the state variable. Okay, let me show the actual UI how it looks like. So you can see this is the background, this outer one, and this is the box. So we can actually drag this box here and there. We have some options of color. Let's say make it to light pink. Okay, let me refresh this. Okay, so let's say making it light pink. Now let's say we drag it, make it to orange again. Okay, have you seen something? Let's drag it here and let's change its color to Alice blue. I hope you are able to understand what is the issue now. The issue is this box can be dragged, but this background should not drag based on the position of the box. So that is something which we need to fix now. Okay. So I hope you have understood the issue. This box is draggable and that is totally fine. But whenever we try to change the color, this background also comes at the position where this box is. And that's we don't want. We want the background to be here at the initial position at x0, y0. So why it is happening? Let's see. So if you see the background is taking an initial position, right? The position is the initial position. It means definitely this initial position is changing due to whenever we are changing the color, and that's why the moment we change the color, what happens is the moment we change the color from here, this shape state variable changes because one of its color value changes, and as the color value changes, this set shape will actually trigger a whole re-render of the component. And whenever there is a whole re-render of the component, the UI is painted with a new value of the state variables. So what are the new values now? The new values would be this color, which is now changed from orange to something else, and also this position. So I can definitely feel that there is something which is changing the initial position, which is present outside this component, and that is why these things are happening. So the part of the function which is actually related to the changing of a position is actually this handle move method. So this handle move method is responsible for changing the position of the box whenever we drag it. So this box, but we have to see, is it actually affecting the initial position also? I just want to yeah, console, no, not here actually. Whenever the color is changing, yeah, whenever the color is changing, I want to see the initial position. The initial position should be 0 0 every time. If it is not, then it's an issue. Let me refresh this. Let me move this, and the moment I change the color to some light pink, okay, you see the initial position is 400 comma 472. Now let me change this. Alice blue. Okay, it's now changed from the previous value. So the initial position is actually changing, which should not be changing. If you see, whenever the box is dragged, this handle move method is called, and it's actually directly mutating the shape state variable, and that is the issue here. Okay, that is the whole issue here. We should not change the shape state variable directly. So the way we are doing it inside the handle color change, we should be doing the same thing inside the handle move. So let's actually do it. So we will be having set shape method, and set shape method will take an object. Inside that we will have the previous shape as it is, but now we need to change the position. Now what we want the position to be? Do we want it to be something like whatever the x is, we want to change it to x plus dx, and whatever the y is, we want to change it to y plus dy. So how will we get the x shape dot position dot x plus dx. Y is shape dot, I will explain you what I have done, dy. So can you see that what just happened? And I will just comment these two things out. Can you just see that what just happened? So here inside set shape, we are taking the shape as it is, and now we are changing the position key of that. So we see that inside shape we have two key value pairs, one is color and the other is position. The position is indeed an object which has x and y as its key value pairs. So inside position we have an object, and the x of the position, what we are making it as, we are making it as shape dot position dot x, that is this shape dot positions dot x value, whatever it is, the present state variable, I'm adding the dx change to it. Same shape dot position dot y plus dy for the y key here. Now you should understand that we are not mutating the shape state variable directly, we are just using it to get the next value. We are not mutating it like shape dot position dot x plus is equals to dx. That's not happening here. So that's why we will not be changing the initial position in this case. Okay, because whenever we are doing shape dot position dot x plus is equal to dx, if you see this shape dot position, which is actually the initial position, and shape dot position dot x is initial position dot x, that is this initial position, and we are every time changing this by directly using the shape dot position dot x plus is equals to dx. We should not be doing that because this initial position has been used by this background's position. So that's why you will be seeing that every time every time you drag it to some other position and you change the color, the same moment this whole background actually comes to this sorry, I think it's not refreshed. Yeah, so every time when you change this, it's actually okay. I'm really sorry. I have actually made the change for the fix. That's why it's not happening. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. That every time you make this box drag and you change the color, it used to come at this point previously, but now it's not happening. And you can see that x is 0, y is 0 every time. If I change, like if I change it and I make it to some orange, x0 y0, so initial position is not changing. That's why this background is always there. I don't care, I don't care what the position of this, but the background will be fixed at here. So I hope you have understood this problem, the solution. So the solution actually lies in mutating of state directly, which should not be done, which is not a good practice. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching this. If you have any doubts, please put them in the comment section. I will be very happy to help. Thank you guys.